Hello everyone, greetings from the Costa del Sol. This is Santiago Realtor and I have a very special video today. I've been last week working with one of my subscribers, greetings for Mr. P, and I'm glad to announce that I was quite surprised after a whole week of searching and trying to investigate. We found like something that for me is I'm used to it. That's what happens when you live in a place. Sometimes you get used to beautiful stuff, but for my client was absolutely stunning. This beautiful village that we are visiting today, Mijas Pueblo, is known for the locals, and we found a new development very close by with great qualities and great prices as well. We are going to speak about Mijas Pueblo and the Mijas area right on this video. We are going to it straight away. Okay, so let's have a look to this place called Mijas. It's in the very south of Spain on the Costa del Sol. Beautiful weather down here. And the location of Mijas is quite interesting because we are right in the middle between Marbella and Malaga. Fuengirola city, I have another video about Fuengirola on my channel. But actually Fuengirola used to be the fisherman's port of Mijas. Mijas is one of the oldest villages in Spain. And back in the Roman times used to be a mine. Comes from the word mixas in the Roman language, and used to be a mine up here. Mijas municipality is quite a big area, actually, one of the biggest of Andalusia. It goes from Calahonda, this is the Cabo Pino Marina, this is the border with Marbella, and Calahonda is the first location of Mijas, okay? In Calahonda we have Lower Calahonda and Upper Calahonda. There are beautiful properties with great sea views here. Nothing under construction, but it's an area that was developed back in the 80s and the 90s, and there are beautiful apartments up here with great views. The most desirable part of Calahonda is mainly the areas closer to the beach, right? There's an urbanization called Doña Lola, which is beachfront, and there are a couple of apartments with great views over here. What is lately trending, really on demand, is the place around La Cala de Mijas, Riviera del Sol, La Cala de Mijas, Miraflores. This part of Mijas, it has more construction. There are a bit more modern buildings. There is a big development here, Royal Palms, which is walking distance to the beach and great views. I love this one. I have two clients in this development. Then the La Cala de Mijas village, I have also another specific video about this little village in front of the beach. Used to be also like a little fisherman's port. And La Cala, the next location in Mijas, is famous for the 6 golf courses actually. We have, it's actually 7 because there is a La Noria, it's a bit smaller, but it's also kind of a golf academy and another golf course in the surroundings. We have Chaparral, here we have La Noria, we have Calanova Golf, which is this area of Calanova. They have a building from Kronos Ipanema, they have Alia Mijas, and they have this beautiful clubhouse. This golf course have sea views pretty much in every hole. It's very popular here on the Costa del Sol. And Miraflores golf course right here. The other location, the other golf courses of this area is La Cala Golf Resort. It's the biggest golf resort we have in Spain with 60 holes. All right, they have 3 golf courses, Europa, Asia, and America over here. And La Cala Golf is, in my opinion, well, it was the best golf resort of Spain this year, 2024. I'm not surprised. It's just an outstanding place. It's a must for every golfer who comes to Costa del Sol to visit La Cala Golf. It's part of Mijas municipality, and also you have a Guinness World Record of the biggest tournament with more participants. In La Cala Golf we have a couple of developments. There is Solana Village right here, and they are building in this plot a supermarket. So the resort will have a commercial area with supermarkets and shops and cafeterias and so on. So this is definitely an area which is growing as well within the Mijas municipality. Okay, the next location we have in Mijas, that will be El Faro and Chaparral over here, right? This is an area that we call as El Faro, because Faro in Spanish means town, lighthouse. Do not confuse Faro with the Faro from Portugal. It's a funny that we have a similar name, but it's a completely different place. This is the lighthouse right over here. Faro means lighthouse. And all this community of villas, this is known as El Faro. In this place of Chaparral, we have a beautiful little golf resort within nature. I love these pine trees of Chaparral. To drive around, you are surrounded by nature. One of my clients reserved a property here in the development Evergreen because they are a sustainable engineer and they like nature. So this is definitely a great place for people who love nature. We have some other complex in the Chaparral area, but the clubhouse is just here, surrounded by these beautiful pine trees and lakes. You still walking distance to the beach. There's still some units with sea views, so it could be an interesting location if you are willing if you like nature in general and peace and quiet, right? Some of the area not that nice of Mijas is called Hipódromo or Cerro del Águila. As you can see from the satellite, it's not much going on here. It's just empty land and an abandoned horse stadium, right? It used to be a karting stadium, but all this is abandoned. There are a couple of apartments building, and including Hacienda El Sueño. These are brand new apartments. They are key ready, finished with sea views and great prices, but the location is not the best. I think this is the only development that was not completely sold before completion of Costa del Sol, and it's a big saying. It's a big thing to say, that most of the new developments and new apartments are sold before completion. So this is not the case for Hacienda El Sueño, and that's entirely because of the location. Good news about this area is that the Mijas Town Hall is taking note of this situation, and they are completely into it. They are investing, actually they did invest it already, 28 million in building in this land a massive urban park. It's going to be a beautiful place. It's going to be called El Gran Parque de la Costa del Sol, and it have a lake with water parks and hiking routes and so much going on. And Las Lagunas de Mijas is how it's called. This neighborhood is very in the border with Fuengirola, right in this AP7. From here is Fuengirola, and this is Las Lagunas. This is the other location of Mijas. And as you can see, there is so much here under construction. They finished already Residencial Las Lagunas, and they have already a Mercadona supermarket. So everywhere in Spain where there's a new Mercadona is an emerging area. And there also you have the Miramar shopping center. This is like a big mall with cinemas, with restaurants. They have Zara, they have Deichmann. Here they have a VR playroom with so much going on. There are people from all over Costa del Sol coming to Miramar just for shopping, and it will be in the nearby of Las Lagunas de Mijas. This area of Las Lagunas is quite for young families, because of the affordable prices for the properties. The area of Las Lagunas have the schools. There are lots of schools, sports centers, and plenty of facilities for kids, like big parks, like in the river, for example. The park we go sometimes is just this Parque Fluvial is called, with the big, massive playgrounds with barbecue areas, all for families, next to the Fuengirola River and next to the Fuengirola Castle. All right, this is the area of Las Lagunas de Mijas. Then after Las Lagunas, we are going from Marbella to this side. We have the Mijas Pueblo Road. Okay, if you continue Las Lagunas and you take the road to Mijas Pueblo, which will be right here next to Lidl supermarket, this exit of the highway, this road will take you straight to the village, which is up there, right? Pass by AP7 and then starts to going uphill, uphill, uphill. I did some shootings on my way to the filming today with my car, and in this area I think it's very interesting because I follow very closely some of the most successful developers we have on the Costa del Sol, both Higueron brothers. Guillermo have a project here which is called Mijas Sea Views. I had also a client in this development that he absolutely loved the views that you get. It's very distant views and quite open. The project is going to be built right in this hill, very modern and luxurious style, like all Higueron properties. But if you continue going up from the road to Mijas Pueblo, you will find Las Lomas de Mijas. It's an urbanization of villas. Here it's quite popular to have big properties with private pool, with great views. It's possible to get here. So Mijas is quite attractive location for people who like villas with sea views and not at the craziest prices as Marbella, right? You still, from this location, you still are, let's see how long. We are about 10 minutes drive to the beach, probably a bit shorter than that, 7-8 minutes, about 5 kilometers to the beach. And the village is just beautiful. As soon as you enter the village, you go to this traditional Andalusian pueblo with the cafeteria, some bars. You also find out that in Mijas village they have burro taxis. It's the only place in Spain where you can use a donkey as a taxi. They also have a parking in Virgen de la Peña Square that only costs €1, right, for the whole day. So they are very into attracting tourism and creating more activities. They have flamenco shows every Saturday at 12 in the village. They have a beautiful viewpoint called Mirador del Compás, that you can have these spectacular sea views over there. I love these views. It's next to Virgen de la Peña Chapel. It's like a little sanctuary dedicated to the Virgin, the local Virgin. Also, they have plenty of restaurants, cafeterias, shops. It's a place that's still a village because it's not big, but you have a lot to do. For a one-day visit or just to have it in the nearby, it's a great place to chill, to relax. They do concerts, and now in the summer they have bands who play AC/DC music. They have another one that is going to cover Pink Floyd and ABBA as well, here in the amphitheater of the Mijas village. That will be pretty much it with the location of the Mijas village. And the next place in Mijas after the village, what you will find is the part closer to Higueron, right? This place is only 5 minutes drive to Higueron locations. There are several residential areas over here. Higueron, the brother Javier, he has a project called here 16 Plus. It's a beautiful development, and Natural Collection was built here as well. It's just incredibly beautiful, this area. But then is the end already of Mijas. Right in this mountain over here is the border when Benalmadena already started, and this part of the highway belongs to Fuengirola municipality. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions related to Mijas municipality, this is actually the municipality where I live. I know this location very well. I am investing my own money in this location, so I truly believe that it's going to grow. It's already growing, and it's already gaining a lot of appreciation on the property price, as well as the Estepona, because what happens on the Costa del Sol is that Marbella is like the famous popular place, but Marbella is already expensive, so the demand is moving to those sides, and both sides of Marbella is Mijas from that side and Estepona on the other side. If you would like to analyze the other location, I have another video about Estepona right on the main home of my channel. That will be the alternative of Mijas, related to prices, related to infrastructure, or related to views as well, what you can get for the money. But if you prefer to be closer to the airport, most of my clients who travel a lot, or they come and go very often, Mijas is very close to the airport. It's a 15-20 minutes drive to Malaga Airport, Costa del Sol, and at the moment we still have very good prices for the properties. All right. Feel free to give me a message over there if you would like to have an online meeting with me, so I can answer all your questions and show you a couple of properties as well if needed. Thank you so much for watching the video. This is Santiago Realtor, and see you next time. Bye then.